Virtual Reality by Zheno and I. First off, how does VR work? What's needed to use VR? You need a headset and a power source and some kind of input involving head tracking, controllers, hand tracking, motion tracking, and on device buttons. Extra things that you don't really need are or is an omnidirectional treadmill. How it works continued. Head tracking uses gyroscopes, accelerometers, and magnetometers, a tool used to measure magnetic field strength, controllers, hand trackers, and on-device buttons. A leap motion, what the Oculus uses is an accessory which uses an infrared sensor to track hand movements. So basically, the Oculus headset, which you put over your face, sends Bluetooth signals to the controllers. That way, the headset knows exactly where your hands and the controllers are at any given time. Of course, all controllers come in many different shapes and sizes. The one on top are the Oculus controllers, and the one on the bottom are the HTC Vive controllers. Most controllers usually have joysticks of some sort, trigger buttons, and a range of buttons depending on brand. How it works continued. Motion tracking usually comes down to two types. Optical tracking, the use of cameras to track the movement of your body/headset. The headset sends Bluetooth signals to the cameras, and the cameras send Bluetooth signals back. So that way, your movement in real life is equal to that of your movement in the virtual world. And then there's non-optical, which uses gyroscopes, accelerometers, and magnetometers to track head movement, while sensors in the controllers send signals to the headset, telling you where your hands are and what they are doing. How it works continued, Part 2. Omnidirectional treadmills. Currently, there are two types of omnidirectional VR treadmills. One that uses a sliding mechanism to allow the user to move freely, and another that uses conveyor belts capable of moving in two directions. This device is basically a full body controller which allows you to use your natural body movement instead of button presses to complete actions in the virtual world.
The usage of VR. In virtual reality, a digital environment is created by the software. In this digital environment, artificial senses such as hearing, seeing, and touching are generated. The world of virtual reality merges the power of 3D graphics. Virtual reality technology is widely used for many purposes. Purposes like video games, engineering, entertainment, education, design, films, media, medicine, and many more. The usage of VR continued. 360 VR can be used in education to teach students about the world around them. Moreover, virtual reality has the ability to inspire and engage students. With virtual tours, students can visit locations that would be impossible or too expensive to visit in person. As a result, VR can open up a whole new world of possibilities for teachers. In the medical field, VR is used in calming children down during their appointments. For example, children can be in a VR game while getting an injection or IV. Effects on society. Some effects VR has on society is that adults can benefit from VR for pain management. When VR is used along with medication, it can reduce the severe pain people have during wound care for burn injuries. It can also help people who live with ongoing pain. In one study of low back pain, VR reduced discomfort by more than 30%. Patients in the study were less likely to suffer from pain that interfered with their sleep or mood. The pros and cons.
Effects on society in the future. Medical training. With VR right now, we can have a 3D experience allowing a person to see what's happening, what to do in situations, and how to do it in real life, without risking any lives. When VR does eventually get even better, it might allow training done in VR to be close, if not exactly like the real thing. There's this thing called haptic gloves and haptic suits, which basically allow you to feel things in VR. Imagine you're a surgeon in the future, or training to become one. You can learn, without risking any lives, how it feels to do surgery on someone before even doing the surgery in real life. That could be life-changing. Life-saving, really.
Cons of VR. Pros. Effective communication connects with people who have the same interests. Users have awesome experiences. Used in various fields, gives details and views without actually going to the place. The cons of VR. High cost, users addicted to the virtual world. Training in VR environmental is not real. Allows people's social skills to drop in real life because it's easier to talk to avatars than it is to talk to people. The users of virtual reality many times get a feeling of worthlessness.
A quick recap of what we just went over. VR requires a lot of technology and devices to make work, like head tracking controllers, hand tracking, motion tracking technology, and on-device buttons. The use of VR is also widely spread among different professions like games, engineering, entertainment, education, design, films, media, medicine, and many more. VR also has effects on society today, with helping with pain management and in the future with hyper-realistic training. Sources. Nice.